I had a migraine that felt like my head was dragging off of my shoulders, and I had tried everything at the doctor's office, from ibuprofen, over-the-counter medications, prescription medications. I've even been prescribed things for muscles, just really everything. I've been to a neurologist, up and down. I've tried every single thing you can for a migraine, and somebody recommended a chiropractor to me years ago. I was always a little bit skeptical, um, just because you do think kind of to go to like a natural doctor or like a normal doctor, I guess you would say. And after my very first experience, my migraine went all the way away. Um, and I was just telling the lady that's interviewing me that for like 40 days I had a migraine or headache, and I was probably taking anywhere from 2 to 6 ibuprofen and Tylenol, back and forth and rotating them, and this week I am down to 0, and my headache did not come back, just because it worked for me, and it's probably the best money I have ever spent. I mean, literally, hands down.
How many years were you struggling with migraines?
19.
19
I
years.
can remember having a migraine at 10. I was telling the doctor that worked on my neck today, I remember literally being a kid that just knew nothing about the world and like kind of banging my head on the wall and crying to my mom, like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And she was the one that started the process with taking me to the emergency room and a neurologist and making sure that my nerves were okay and my muscles were okay and I didn't have tumors. I mean, we really scratched everything off of the list, and at 29 I finally tried the chiropractor myself, and in one visit, for me, it just completely eliminated the problem. My medical doctor actually told me that it would not help, and my eye doctor, for a fun fact. Both of them, I said that I was experiencing a migraine. My medical doctor referred me to my eye doctor. My eye doctor, I was just kind of gossiping, saying, I wanted to go to the chiropractor. What did they think? And her exact words were, I don't know that the chiropractor will help you. And I actually remember kind of coming back and being like, well, you guys haven't helped me yet. So I came, and my headache was gone probably immediately. I mean, as soon as he touched me, totally gone. And then the whole week I've completely felt like a brand new person. I mean, from head to toe. That I have found that this really helps. I'm actually doing it on my lunch break right now, to break up my day a little bit. And I just think that it was kind of affecting everything, from my job, not wanting to take care of my kids the way that I know I can, because I was maybe taking the lazy route. Hey, you guys grab this, you guys do that, because I wasn't feeling good. I mean, all the way to being intimate with a boyfriend, or hanging out with friends and going out at night. I mean, just anything. Being on social media, just anything I wanted to do. I was really affected. If you can imagine having a headache, even a mild headache for some normal people, for 40 days, how disabilitating that can be for somebody. He really took the time to consult exactly what I'm explaining here, that I struggled for migraines for 19 years, and that I had tried every other thing. I couldn't even look at him when I was first talking in. I was kind of with my head down. My head hurt so bad, and he, of course, just accepted me how I was and understood. But it just completely felt at home from the beginning of my experience to the end, which is why I came back. If you have not gone to a chiropractor, to give it a try. Honestly, it was the best money ever spent. I paid out of pocket because I don't have insurance, and I would pay over and over again. I feel like if you're going to pay a copay, or you're going to pay for a medication, or if you spend $10 on a bottle of Tylenol every single month to save that $10, because they don't help you, and 8 months later to go to the chiropractor and give it a shot. The first visit was not that expensive. The follow-up visits were cheaper each time. They seem like they are willing to work with me a little bit on some areas, because I want to come back so desperately. If you do have insurance, I would highly recommend talking to them. I know that people do videos probably like this all the time, but for me it literally was a miracle, which is why I agreed to do this video, because I feel like if you suffer from migraines and you have never tried a chiropractor, you really should. It might change your life, honestly. It really, really could.